What is so extraordinary about this photograph of Navy Vice Admiral William McRaven is that it even exists. It was taken last year when McRaven apologized to Afghans for the killing of innocent civilians. It's one of the few photos of one of the most secretive officers in the U.S. military. McRaven is America's top commando. As the head of the Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC, McRaven, a Navy SEAL, is in charge of all covert military units. It was his men that killed Osama bin Laden. There was no hint of what was in the works when just a few weeks earlier he made a rare public appearance.
God bless you and your families for what you do for this great nation.
Those who know him say he may never speak publicly about bin Laden, an operation technically run by the CIA, but even the CIA says...
I have to tell you that the real commander was Admiral McRaven because he was on site and he was actually in charge of the military operation that went in and got bin Laden. There were some very tense moments as we were waiting for information, but finally Admiral McRaven came back and said that he had picked up the word Geronimo, which was the code word that represented that they got bin Laden.
Within hours, McRaven was back in Washington briefing Congress. Those who have worked with McRaven say if anybody could have pulled it off, it was the admiral with the ability to kill and the intellect to get the job done.
It's a real credit to the team and to Bill and Bill's leadership that those guys were trained and prepared well enough to be able to get in and out of there with nobody even getting hurt.
McRaven wrote a book on special operations advocating the use of a small, lethal force, which is exactly what he commands now. JSOC includes the Army's Delta Force as well as the SEALs. It's largely a result of years of training and spending on the best equipment. Little noticed in Iraq and Afghanistan, they have been in the field for years, capturing and killing insurgents. Retired Admiral Timothy Keating has sat in highly classified McRaven briefings. Like others, he says McRaven is deeply intellectual and remains a covert commando at heart.
You can almost lose him in a crowd of 3 or 4. There's nothing distinctive about him physically, but it is a well-known fact that he is as tough as nails. He has to be.
Congressman Mike Rogers, chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, perhaps sums up best the one-time journalism major from the University of Texas. If you needed somebody to kick down a door?
Well, I can say I used to be an FBI agent. The greatest compliment an FBI agent give another FBI agent is I'd go through a door with you any day. And I can tell you that I'd go through any door any day with Admiral McRaven.
And Wolf, what everyone will tell you about Bill McRaven, it's about his intellect and his muscle power. Wolf?
Yep, he's obviously an impressive guy and, as we say, a journalism major in college. Who knew? Barbara, thanks very, very much.